The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain, Katie Hewlings here tonight, set to cover all the action. It's your Union City Bears taking on the visiting Girard Yellowjackets here in some Piaa District 10 Region 3 basketball. Should be a good matchup here tonight. Got JV action to start in just a couple minutes. And this is the final regular season of the game. Oh my gosh, it's starting already. Regular season game of the year, as it's game number 22. The Bears, for Varsity at least, they come in here tonight 8-13 on the season. And the Jackets are 5-16 on the season, 2-11 in the region, and the Bears are 5-8. So the Bears will be a little bit of a favorite coming into tonight. They played earlier in the year, and the Bears, they won that game. The score is 54-29 up in Girard, so the Bears will be looking for the same result here. But we have a JV game to get to first before we get to all that. And the JV game tonight will only be 5-minute quarters. I don't actually know the reason for that. Maybe just Girard lacking some numbers, or Union City had a game. The JV team had a game a couple nights ago in Corey, Tuesday night, I believe, so maybe that's part of that too. I'm not sure, but Corey won that JV game. I don't know the final score of it, but I do know that the Beavers came away with the victory there. But it'd be good to get these young girls some more experience out on the court here tonight in another JV matchup. So, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, however many minutes, it'll be good to get them the playing time, of course. So we're set to get started here in just a few minutes. About 45 seconds on the clock. Captains have had their meeting over there by the scorer's table with the referee, or referees, I should say. And we're just about set for action. We'll get the starting lineups out on the floor in just a moment. And we'll start the Naps Butcher Block first quarter of play. We'll finish up the final huddles. Coaches will get their last words in. For the Bears tonight, starting in JV, it'll be Malin Sipes, number 11. Number 2, Ciandra Hunter. 45, Keely Creamer. 23, Josie McQueen. And number 41, Olivia All. For the Jackets, and tipping off is number 22, Larissa Miller. I believe that's number 4, Brielle Schleicher. Number 5, Kayla Rand. Number 25, Piper Snow. The Bears win the tip-off. McQueen will get us started. She puts up a shot from the free throw line. It's off the mark. And that's Snow with the rebound. She'll take it up, call out the play. Hands it off to Miller. Here's a 3 from the Jackets off the rim, and Creamer goes up tall for the board. McQueen will push it up the other way and loses the handle. And it's going to be a held ball, jump ball. That was Haley Craig that went down on the court to grab it. Miller to inbound. Just throws it out there and got her own inbound pass, and I believe that'll be a turnover here. I don't think I've ever actually seen that before, to be honest.
I've never seen that before.
How many games of basketball have you actually seen, Katie?
Not that many.
All the inbound. Here's Sipes in the corner for three. Gets the scoring started off here for the Bears. Hunter tips that inbound pass out of bounds. It'll be jacket ball. Miller to inbound, gets it in this time. Bears pressing up, trying to cause a turnover. They get it back to Miller. She'll slow it down. You're going to have to hurry to get across here. And they do. Here's Snow right to the rim. Off the glass, no good. She'll throw it up here to Hunter. Slows it down, back to All. Sipes outside for three again. Oh, Malin Sipes on fire early. Here's Snow. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Jackets ball. What are you doing?
This looks like it moved. There we go.
Is that better?
Yeah. I thought I did that.
Jackets ball here. Miller with it. And it'll be turned over. Hunter comes up with the ball. It's poked away again on the far end. Rand comes up with it. And we'll go back the other way. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's Miller. Picks up her dribble. Hands it off to Rand. She'll go baseline. I believe she stepped on the baseline. It'll be Bear ball. Turnover underneath. 2:52 to go in the first quarter. Here's Hunter, picks up the dribble, and it gets stolen away. Got another held ball. It'll stay here with the Bears. Sipes, nice bounce pass underneath. Creamer, nice move, and can't get the finish. Hunter there for the rebound. Creamer again. And that's another jump ball. Go to the Jackets. That leg keeps falling down. Here's Schleicher with a shot, no good. Poked out of bounds. It'll stay Girard ball. Snow to inbound. Gets it out top. Here's Rand, or Schleicher. Here's a three from Rand, and it's off the mark. Creamer draws the foul. The first one of the first quarter. Salama Saidat will check in. Hunter will check out. McQueen with it. Ball got a little too far away from her, and an opportune moment there from Rand to tie it up. So it'll be McQueen to inbound as soon as we get a shoe tied. Sipes it is. And back to McQueen. She'll go to the baseline. Over here, Creamer, open look. And she got it. Kaylee Creamer gets on the board. Bears take an 8-0 advantage here. Minute 40 to go in the first. And getting the steal here maybe is McQueen. And that's going to be Girard ball still. Good effort to hustle out of bounds. Jackets make a few substitutions. Inbounding is Elena Schultz. And here Schultz fires it up. Long pass underneath, stolen away by Sipes. Be Bear ball out of bounds. McQueen to inbound again. Sipes in the corner, feeds it underneath. Creamer. Give her 4 on the night. It's been all Bears in the first quarter with a minute remaining. Still pushing up here on the defense. Here's Johnson. Snow for a long 2. Off the rim, no good. And Anderson will draw the foul. Here's McQueen trying to get it to Creamer underneath, but she's bottled up and travels as she falls to the ground. Schultz to inbound, right to Johnson. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Johnson gets around McQueen, kicks it to the corner, and will be lost out of bounds. .33 seconds to go here in the first. And Creamer sets a screen. Got it to her this time. And that was much better than the last time they tried that. Executed it to perfection. Here's Schultz, slows it down. Thought she had an open look there, but didn't take it. Here's Johnson, and she draws a foul. So she'll shoot 2 with 7 seconds to go in the quarter. First one is off the mark. Jackets still looking for the first points of the game. And the second one's too strong. Sipes, 5 seconds to go. She's gonna pull up, fire a 3. I think she traveled, and she did. 1 second to go here. More or less has to be a catch and shoot here for the Jackets. And time's going to expire. And that's how the first quarter ends. So we'll step aside and we'll take a break for just a moment here. We'll be right back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream in just a moment.
Did you recently purchase a new car? Is your auto loan interest rate too high? Then stop into Corey Federal Credit Union for the Swap and Drop. We will swap your loan to CFCU and drop your interest rate by 1%. Yep, you heard right. Let us drop your interest rate by 1% or more. Apply online or stop in any location to fill out an application. Don't delay. In 2020, we saved our members an average of $1,606 $2.24 off their existing auto loan. So put more money back in your pocket today. Find out how much we can save you at Corey Federal Credit Union, your credit union. CFCU is located in Corey, Union City, and Spartansburg, and online at www.coreyfcu.org. Floor rate is 1.99%. Some terms and conditions apply. CFCU, federally insured by NCUA, equal housing lender.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain, Katie Hewlings on the call here tonight, covering all the action. Bears lead after one, 12-0. 5-minute quarters here in the JV game tonight. Be Miller to inbound, right back to her. And the second quarter brought to us by Jay Gill. Plumbing and heating is underway. Miller again. Uses the screen, gets it poked away. And she hounds Sipes enough to where she couldn't get a fast break up the court. Hunter uses the screen, gets double teamed, and that's going to be an over and back. Good pressure there from Girard. Forced an errant pass. Sipes pokes that out again. Miller looking, gets it in Snow. Snow goes to the paint, puts it up, it's no good. Hunter rips down the rebound strong. Up to Swan, she puts it up, and shot's no good. Creamer rips it away. Here's All, fires a three. It's a little short, and that's brought in by Haley Craig. Miller kicks it outside. Schleicher, she'll kick it outside. Back to Miller in the corner. Craig underneath, and Bears come up with it. Here goes Creamer the other way. Off the glass, it's no good. Sipes finds Swan underneath, and shot is blocked. Miller got a hand on it. Sipes for three. Off the rim, no good. And finally, the Jackets will get the rebound. It's kind of stuck in the corner, and we got a timeout by Coach. So good timeout from Girard. We'll take it two. We'll be right back here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Bears lead it 12-0.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corey, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
Welcome back in here. Deej Experience Sports Stream. Jackets get it in. Here's Larissa Miller, gets it up. Schleicher with it. Back to Miller, she'll pop a three. It's off the mark. Swan hauls it in. And can't get it all the way up to Creamer. There's a collision right at the logo. And it's going to be a held ball. All gets it out. Creamer. And she gets fouled on the shot. She'll shoot two.
That ref has a lot of tattoos.
Yes, he does. Up and in is the first. Bears extend that lead 13-0. And she makes them both. Jackets get it in. Miller gets it up. And here's a mid-range jumper. No good. Sipes will push it up the other way. Tries to go to Swan. She hauls it in. It's poked out of bounds. The Bear ball underneath. Mackenzie Johnson will check in. And Kayla Rand will head to the bench. Get it in. Swan underneath. Up and in. Bears still pressure up. That's out of bounds. Jackets ball. 2:41 to go here in the second quarter. Johnson looking to go all the way. And she does. The Jackets get on the board. Hunter finds Creamer, and the ball finds its way out of bounds, and it will stay here with the Bears. Sipes off the inbounds for three. And Hunter tips that to Miller. She'll go the other way. Almost traveled there. Here's Johnson. Flails it up there, and she gets the bucket. So Johnson starting to heat up. It's 4 points for her. Both coming in the last two possessions. Creamer sets the screen. Hunter finds Sipes. All in the corner. She'll go baseline. Creamer. And in and out. And we're going to get another jump ball. It'll be Girard ball this time. McQueen, Anderson, and Sidat check in. That sends Sipes, Swan, and Creamer to the bench. Snow gets it over to Miller. She'll get it across. We're here to the corner. It's Schleicher. Kicks it back outside. Johnson. Nice job to poke that away by All. And it was tipped, so it's not an over and back. Snow gets it stolen away. All. Hunter picks up the loose ball. Finds Sidat. That's good vision underneath. Sidat with the bucket and the foul. All smiles after that. She'll have a chance for a three-point play. And we got a lane violation on the Bears. So that'll be Yellow Jacket ball underneath. 59 seconds to go before half. At halftime, I guess the youth girls basketball teams will face off. Schultz, Miller, good job of swinging it around. Here's Burgos for three. He's off the mark. And McQueen gets it over to Hunter. Bears will go the other way with it. Burgos a little shaky after that. And Bears will retain possession, and they'll blow it dead for her. Must have taken a shot on that play, so we'll step aside for just a moment, and we'll be right back here with the conclusion of the first half in just a moment.
Knapp's Butcher Block, located at 11523 Route 6 in Corey, offers custom processing for beef, pork, and lamb. You can purchase individual cuts of your choice of meat and hamburger, or stock up. Fill your freezer by purchasing half or whole cows or hogs, both grass and grain-fed. For more information, pricing, and availability, give Knapp's Butcher Block a call today, 814-964-0225. Knapp's Butcher Block also offering deer processing from now to the end of deer season.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Burgos was able to get up and walk off the court. So hopefully we'll see her back in the game at some point in the second half. I assume she'll be done for the first half. 37 seconds to go. Anderson, she gets fouled. Bears left it inbound again. Took a second off the clock, 2 seconds. Oh, I guess she just lost it out of bounds. I didn't even realize. I thought she was fouled. Well, 30 seconds to go. Girard ball. Schultz. Johnson. Jackets probably looking for the last shot here. Miller finds Johnson. She'll pull up mid-range off the glass, no good. And Bears have 10 seconds to work it the other way. It's McQueen. Puts it up. And it's off the rim, no good. Sidat with the putback, no good. Anderson off the rim, no good. And that is how the first half comes to a close. Bears lead it 18-4. So step aside and get some words in from some of our sponsors. And we'll be back in a few minutes right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in Spartansburg. The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope and peace and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Christ and share His love with the world. Sunday services start at 10 a.m. with children and youth care provided, complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corey. Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corey and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corey or 814-438-2522 in Union City. Ace Hardware, located at 37 North Main Street in Union City and 309 Venango Avenue in Cambridge Springs, has all your hometown hardware needs. With popular name brands like Milwaukee, Craftsman, DeWalt, Ego, Blackstone, and many more, they have you covered. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday from 7:30 to 4 p.m., and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Order online at acehardware.com and get free shipping to their locations. Ace Hardware in Union City and Cambridge Springs, your local place with the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
The force is strong in Erie on Saturday, February 22nd for the Otters' annual Star Wars Night, presented by the Mill Creek Mall. Star Wars Night will feature specialty warm-up jerseys, appearances from your favorite characters, a foam glow stick giveaway, and a duel of the fates against the evil empire, the London Knights of Ren. Don't miss out on this intergalactic night of fun. Get your tickets now at ottershockey.com.
It is your destiny.
Did you recently purchase a new car? Is your auto loan interest rate too high? Then stop into Corey Federal Credit Union for the Swap and Drop. We will swap your loan to CFCU and drop your interest rate by 1%. Yep, you heard right. Let us drop your interest rate by 1% or more. Apply online or stop in any location to fill out an application. Don't delay. In 2020, we saved our members an average of $1,606.24 off their existing auto loan. So put more money back in your pocket today. Find out how much we can save you at Corey Federal Credit Union, your credit union. CFCU is located in Corey, Union City, and Spartansburg, and online at www.coreyfcu.org. Floor rate is 1.99%. Some terms and conditions apply. CFCU federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corey, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
Welcome back to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain, Katie Hewlings here, covering all the action on a nice, cold, snowy night here in Union City, Pennsylvania. Cold outside, but the action's pretty hot in here, Katie, as we've got the youth basketball programs out here. Looks like the Little Bison in the white and the Bears in the red. And if my count is accurate, the Bison now lead by 4 after a nice-looking shot
Did she get that one?
by number 13.
Wow.
They don't have names on their back, but kind of fun to watch the youth, the future of these JV and varsity teams coming up through the ranks here. Yeah, it's going to be stolen away here by the Bison. They'll go the other way with it. Nice pass there. That's a good dish. Up and in. It's another good bucket. Is that number? Can't see. Might have been 13 again. Referee, you might recognize him with the ball right there. That'd be the one and only Mr. Eli Troyer, world famous here for the boys basketball team. Pretty cool of him to be out there being a referee. Giving back a little bit to the programs that he played in back when he was that age. I'm sure he played youth basketball for the boys. It's Lewandowski off the mark. At least I think I read that right. You read her shirt?
I think.
I think that's what it looks like. Yeah, that was a good first half for the JV team for the Bears. They lead at 18-4 going into halftime. Jackets didn't get their first 2 buckets of the game until midway through the second quarter. Johnson has all 4 for them. For the Bears, Sipes got it started with 2 threes right in a row. Something exciting happened. I missed it. Did she block a shot?
Yeah, I think so.
Sipes leads the way, 6 points. Started us off with 2 threes back-to-back. Salama Saidat has 2. And there's 10 more points to be accounted for somewhere. Creamer, I think, has a couple. I believe there's also going to be a little halftime game between I don't know who the two teams are going to be, I guess, during the varsity matchup, but there's going to be another rec league game in between those two matchups, or in the halftime of the varsity. I can't talk. My goodness. Bison looking to work somebody open. Here, Katie, you take over the play-by-play.
No.
Here's a good-looking drive. Shot is up and in again. Number 13. I don't have your name, but you got a bright future. Looking pretty good out there tonight. There's 3:20 to go in the half. Or, it's not really a half. It's in halftime,
Yeah.
right? Lewandowski cuts back outside. She'll reset things out on top. Calls out a play. And we'll set a screen for her. She'll look for someone to pass to. Gets it stolen away, and this LaBeouf defense is pretty stringent. They don't let a lot get by them. Here's a pull-up jumper, no good. And Lewandowski, she's on the fast break here, going the other way with it. And up and in. Gets the bucket. I believe that's the first bucket for the Bears out there tonight. Here's number 20 of the shot. Looked good, but it wasn't. Put back, off the mark. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay here with the little Bison. Going to be a held ball. That'll favor the Bears. So about 1:30 left here in the rec game. And we'll have another held ball. That's a nice steal there from the Bears, a minute to go. And stepped on the baseline, I believe. See if the Bison can score one more bucket here. Swinging around, 15 seconds to go. Here's a drive, pull up and in, rolls around the rim a couple times. 8 seconds. Got time for one more shot. Lewandowski pulls it up, mid-range, off the rim, no good. And that's how it comes to a close. If you were keeping score, I believe that Little Bison won 6-2. If my count's somewhat correct.
I think so, yeah.
So we'll get the second half of this JV game underway here in just a moment. I don't know if they're gonna put 3 minutes on the clock for them to warm up. So we'll step aside here for a couple minutes, and we'll be right back with the third quarter in just a few moments.
Did you recently purchase a new car? Is your auto loan interest rate too high? Then stop into Corey Federal Credit Union for the Swap and Drop. We will swap your loan to CFCU and drop your interest rate by 1%. Yep, you heard right. Let us drop your interest rate by 1% or more. Apply online or stop in any location to fill out an application. Don't delay. In 2020, we saved our members an average of $1,606.24 off their existing auto loan. So put more money back in your pocket today. Find out how much we can save you at Corey Federal Credit Union, your credit union. CFCU is located in Corey, Union City, and Spartansburg, and online at www.coreyfcu.org. Floor rate is 1.99%. Some terms and conditions apply. CFCU federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome to the Ice Shore, Erie Otters!
It's a youth revolution. On Saturday, March 8th, the kids of Erie are the stars of the show for the Otters' beloved Kids Takeover game presented by the Experience Children's Museum. From the press box to the bench and everywhere in between, kids of all ages will be running the show. The Children's Museum will also have mobile museums on site for educational fun. Our junior sales staff is standing by. Get your tickets now at ottershockey.com.
Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corey and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corey or 814-438-2522 in Union City.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain, Katie Hewlings here covering all the action tonight. And we are ready to get the third quarter underway. The Bears will take an 18-4 lead into the third quarter as they had a pretty strong first half. Maylin Sipes led the way. She got the scoring started early here for the Bears, and they have not let off the gas yet. And it will be Bear ball to get us started here in the third. It'll be Sipes to inbound. Again, 5-minute quarters here. Hunter gets it poked away. Sipes, valiant effort to get it back. Go the other way. Miller. Outside. Schleicher. Snow with it. Picks up her dribble, gets it back to Schleicher. Rand swings it around the outside. Nice feed inside. And Miller just couldn't hang on to the pass. Creamer's there to pick it up, and Hunter will go back the other way with it. Hunter looks for the screen, kicks it out. Creamer. And she'll feed it back to Hunter. Outside, all for three. It's off the rim, no good. A little bit of a collision underneath, but all players are back up to their feet. Sipes, it's no good. And it's going to be stolen away by the Jackets, I believe. Oh, we're going to get a travel called. Well, and the Bears will take it. I don't know if that was really much of a travel. I didn't see her move when she was on the ground, but call is the call. Here's Hunter from the paint, just throws it up there and gets it to rattle home. Bears get to 20. I believe that's Hunter's first two of the night, and it is. Sipes will get in and tie that pass up, and it's going to be a held ball. The Jackets will retain possession. I lied to you, by the way. Creamer leads the way with 8. Jackets get it in. Here's Piper Snow. Snow gets to Miller underneath. Off the glass. No good. Her own putback is. So we'll see if both offenses can get fired up here in the second half. Hunter trying to feed it back to All off the leg of a jacket, and it'll stay down here. It'll be All to inbound. Creamer inside. And it stays here again. And then we'll try it for the third time. Maybe third time's a charm. Bears will try a little different play this time, it looks like. McQueen open. Off the mark. And the Jackets will go the other way. Schleicher hands it off back to Miller. Schleicher now. She'll drive. Picks up her dribble. And looking for someone to get it to. And it's going to be stolen away by Sipes. Fed up to Creamer, and she's fouled. It's going to go on Miller. The Jackets' second foul of the quarter. And that's Miller's second as well. Ellie Anderson, Salama Saidat checks in, as well as Madison Swan, or Maddie Swan. Anderson right into Swan. She gets fouled in the act of shooting, so she'll go to the foul line to shoot two. It's a little short. She was laughing afterwards. It's kind of funny. Just her reaction was funny. Don't glare at me. And that one.
Just laughing at her.
No, I wouldn't do that. I was laughing because she laughed. That's poked away from behind, out of bounds. It'll be Girard ball still. Johnson checks in. And they get it in. Snow, she puts up mid-range, no good. And they're gonna get the Bears on a foul. See who it goes on. I believe that was Anderson. It is, that's her first. Bears team first. 2:23 to go in the third. Snow to inbound. She gets it out to Miller. Fires a three. And off the mark. I thought that was going in from here. It looked pretty good, but just a little short.
I thought it did, but
a little short. Jackets get it in. It's Craig with it. Johnson trying to get it to the wide open Jacket underneath. That was Schleicher. Pass was off the mark. She got in behind the defense. Just the right idea to try and feed it down to her. Just a little off the mark on the pass. Anderson off the iron. Creamer with the rebound. Back to Anderson. She puts it up again. And it's a little short. Saidat. Creamer kicks it outside. Sipes for three. That's short. And it's Snow with the rebound. Snow will survey. She'll go to her left. And picks up her dribble, kicks it outside. Here's Johnson. Snow for three, and it's off the rim, no good. Swan does a good job, and that's poked away. Nice job there from the Jackets and Johnson. It's another two for her. Cut it down to a 12-point game. She's got 6 of the Jackets' 8. Swan trying to go inside to Anderson. Jackets will go the other way. Snow, nice defense there by Saidat, not to give up the easy bucket. Miller will fire the three. No good, and unable to keep it in bounds. It'll be Bear ball. .56 seconds to go in the Corey Pre-Owned Auto Sales third quarter of play. Anderson puts up another shot off the mark. And that's going to be Girard ball. Piper Snow. Over to Johnson. Anderson guarding her. And shot is off the mark. Going to get a foul here on Girard with 27 seconds to go. It'll be Sipes. 20 seconds on the clock. Uses the screen. Picks up her dribble inside. Creamer back out. Sipes for three. And it's off the mark. Here goes the Jackets. Short time. 5 seconds to go. Miller got to be in a little more hurry than this. Puts up a very long shot. And it's off the mark. Out of bounds. Time will expire here in the third. Bears will go into the fourth with a 20-8 lead. We'll step aside, take a little break. We'll be right back on the Deed Experience Sports Stream in just a moment.
Did you recently purchase a new car? Is your auto loan interest rate too high? Then stop into Corey Federal Credit Union for the Swap and Drop. We will swap your loan to CFCU and drop your interest rate by 1%. Yep, you heard right. Let us drop your interest rate by 1% or more. Apply online or stop in any location to fill out an application. Don't delay. In 2020, we saved our members an average of $1,606.24 off their existing auto loan. So put more money back in your pocket today. Find out how much we can save you at Corey Federal Credit Union, your credit union. CFCU is located in Corey, Union City, and Spartansburg, and online at www.coreyfcu.org. Floor rate is 1.99%. Some terms and conditions apply. CFCU federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here to the Deed Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain, Katie Hewlings covering all the action tonight. We're at the start of the fourth quarter, brought to us by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. And got a scramble on the floor. Bears come up with it. Here's all that gets it to go. Rand at the elbow. Over to Schleicher. And out Snow on the outside. 4:30 to go here in the game. Miller. An open look for Rand off the mark. And McQueen does a good job of securing that rebound. Here's Creamer the other way. Up and in. Kaylee Creamer's having a nice night here. 10 points. Trying to go to Miller. It's stolen away by McQueen. It's two good defensive plays in a row by her. Gets it over to All. Hunter. Back to All for three. Off the rim, no good. Here's Schleicher. Now Rand, they're working around outside. Here's a three from Snow. And it's Snow, good. It's Snow good. Kind of runs together, right? Oh, there's another nice play by McQueen. And she'll slow up. Gets her own rebound, put back. It's no good. And she gets her own put back. Get it the third time, and nice job of staying with the play. Fighting hard underneath. That's just a pure effort play. 1 Bear in there against 4 Yellowjackets. That'll be Bear ball. 26-8 is the score. Good showing here from these JV Bears in the last game of the year for them. Here's Sidat underneath, backs down her defender, throws up a little hook shot. Jackets come up with it. It's Miller, Larissa Miller. Snow. Schleicher with it now. Outside to Rand, inside the paint. Here's Miller. And outside, Rand fires a 3. Schleicher's there for putback. And I would like to see her just go right to the rim with it. Kind of had an open lane, but pivot around looking to pass it to somebody. Here's some good passing by the Bears the other way. And they find Creamer open underneath. That was tipped, so it will not be an over and back. And Bears are going to harass her and going to get a held ball. That'll stay with Girard. We'll have some subs check in. Elena Schultz checks in for the Jackets. So does number 3, Yesenia Burgos. And for the Bears, Swan, Anderson, and I believe Sipes came back in. Craig off the mark, and that's a hard shot there underneath for Hunter. Just in a little bit of a slow to get up. Got shot to the leg, I believe. Her leg got nailed by another leg. So trainers will tend to her. Not a lot to give on these floors, especially when someone lands on you. When I mean not a lot, I mean like none whatsoever, right?
No.
So they'll work on her for a moment. Working on that shin, left shin. I believe a Yellow Jacket just kind of fell on her, trying to go for the rebound. Both of them were. And they're going to help her up to her feet. And she'll walk it off. Tough kid, for sure. We'll get back to action with 1:38 to go on the clock. Looks like it'll be Bear ball underneath. McQueen will take Hunter's place. And it's going to be out of bounds off the Bears. I thought she pointed this way. I guess not. Never mind. I don't know. I'm all out of whack here. I don't know what I'm talking about. Tied up underneath. That'll stay with the Bears. I don't know. For some reason, I thought they were going the other way. I don't. You ever see that where they score in the wrong bucket? That's exactly what I would have done in that situation. And that's a nice job on the defense by the Jackets. Be their ball underneath. Here's the Jackets. Miller fires a 3. Too strong. And it's McQueen with it. Trying to go underneath. Stolen away by Johnson. Poked free. Back to Johnson. I'm sorry, that's Schultz. Mid-range, Snow. Gets the Jackets to double digits. McQueen. Nice looking floater there from McQueen. Bears will get up to 30, 40 5 seconds to go here in the JV matchup. And we got a foul on the Bears. Only the first one of the quarter. Hunter checks back in. And somebody, who else came in? Creamer came back in. Miller to inbound. Right back to her. Schultz with it now. Long pass over the head of Snow, and nice try to save it, but be bare ball. We got a timeout, 31 seconds to go. So we'll take it as well. We'll step aside, be right back. Full timeout. We'll be back in a moment on the Deed Experience Sports Stream.
Ace Hardware, located at 37 North Main Street in Union City and 309 Venango Avenue in Cambridge Springs, has all your hometown hardware needs. With popular name brands like Milwaukee, Craftsman, DeWalt, Ego, Blackstone, and many more, they have you covered. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday from 7:30 to 4 p.m., and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Order online at acehardware.com and get free shipping to their locations. Ace Hardware in Union City and Cambridge Springs, your local place with the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back to the Deed Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain, Katie Hewlings covering the action tonight. 31 seconds to go in the JV matchup. Bears are going to come away with a win. So we'll see what they drew up in the timeout. Try and finish this one off. And they were going to Creamer for a three. It was off her hands, out of bounds. It looked like it was going to be set up pretty well. She was going to be open. Just went through her hands. Jackets will have 20 seconds to work with. And she'll get trapped, and it's going to be a foul on Anderson. Miller to inbound. Snow with it. To the corner. That's Burgos. She'll get doubled and out of bounds, so it'll stay Girard ball. 7 seconds to go in the game. Schultz. And it's blocked. Here's the Bears going the other way. Sipes fires it off the backboard and no good. And that's how it comes to a close here in the JV matchup. 30-10. JV team goes out with a win on the season. So that'll set them up well for the offseason. Hopefully they can take that momentum into the offseason and keep our postseason, I guess, with the varsity team, hopefully, and keep working at things, getting better every day. Going to give Kaylee Creamer the Ace Hardware Player of the Game. 12 points on the night. Led the way for the Bears. McQueen will get Defensive Player of the Game, brought to us by J. Gill Plumbing and Heating. She had a lot of nice hustle plays. Had a couple, 3 steals right in a row, I believe, in the second half, and did a nice job on the defensive end. So we'll form the tunnel here on the right-hand side with the youth players, get them involved. These are all Bears players, I believe. And we'll have the varsity team come out in just a moment for warm-ups. Put 20 minutes up on the clock for warm-ups. And here are your Bears varsity team out there on the court, ready for warm-ups. We're going to leave the camera rolling for the warm-ups. We'll kill the mics. We'll step aside and we'll prepare for the varsity matchup. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so for the pregame show, so stick around. We'll have it covered right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Stephen Mountain. Alongside me tonight is Miss Katie Hewlings, covering all the action for you as it is your Union City Bears taking on the visiting Girard Yellowjackets. Another Region 3 matchup and the final game of the season, of the regular season, I should say, for these two teams. As the Bears, they come in here tonight 8-13 on the season. And on the other side, Girard, they come in here on the year 5-16. Bears are 5-8 in the region, and Girard is 2-11. So tonight is another great opportunity for the Bears to pick up another win, put another mark in the W column, as they say, and hopefully go into the postseason with a little bit of momentum. As I was talking to Coach Moon before the JV game, I should say, and he said, we don't know for sure yet, but the signs point to having a game. We'll know on Saturday for sure when Piaa announces brackets and whatnot for playoffs, but the Bears should have a game, at least one game in the playoffs, and that would be on Tuesday at a time and location to be decided. So fingers crossed. We don't know for sure yet if the Bears will be in, but that big win over Eisenhower on Monday night really helped things out. And it's looking like that they'll have a chance to get in the playoffs for this postseason. But before that, we got a game to take care of tonight against the Yellowjackets. And it's a team that's been getting better over the year as they've slowly improved and are working on their program. Not where they want to be at the moment exactly, but you know they're working at it and they are getting better in my opinion. So we'll have a good game tonight. These two teams played earlier in the year, obviously, as the Bears went up to Girard earlier in the season, and the Bears won that game 54-29. So hopefully they can have another result like that here tonight. Let's get into the 3 steps to success brought to us by the Corey Federal Credit Union. Step number 1 is to limit the fouls. The Bears, they play a physical defense, and sometimes that gets you in trouble with the fouls, right? More physical you are, more liable you are, more likely you are to get those fouls called against you. So you got to be careful, got to be mindful of that. I don't mind being the physical. I like that. I think it suits the Bears well. It's just, and you're gonna pick a foul or two that way, right? But you can at least try and limit the silly ones at least at the bare minimum. Just not get those little silly ticky-tack calls against you where you reach in when someone's already around you, right? Those are the things you got to avoid if you're going to play that style of defense. Step number 2 is to score outside. Everybody knows that Van Tassel and Greer can score inside in the paint. Those mid-range shots off the glass. They're great at that. They've been doing it all year. Brooke averages 12 on the year per game, and Ava averages 11. So we all know that they can score inside, but I think the key is to get somebody outside that can score, whether that be Cummings or Hunter or Kent. Cheyenne really had a great game on Monday night against Eisenhower, and I think it kind of took the Knights by surprise. She went off. She had 18 or 19 points on the night, I think. 18 or 19. That sounds right. Cody would know. Cody always knows knows those answers. Shout out Cody Rose all season for correcting me and all the mistakes I made and always telling me the right actual number or whatever the case may have been. And but yeah, I think that's the key. Get somebody else. Get a third scorer, especially someone that can score from outside. And step number 3 is to just enjoy it. As this is their last regular season game of this year, last home game of the year for these girls, specifically for Alyssa Leach, right? As she's a senior, so it'll be her last home game here in the Bears Den. So you got to remember, the reason you signed up to play basketball when you were a kid was to have fun. And now all these years later, here you are, last game of the year, last game of your high school career, regular season game of your high school career if you're Leach. And you got to remember to have fun out there. That's why we play the game, right? So those are your 3 steps to success brought to you by the Corey Federal Credit Union. And that'll take us to Spotlight Player of the Game, brought to us by J. Gill Plumbing and Heating. And I have single-handedly decided, without the help of you, Katie, or Mr. Cody Rose, number 5, Alyssa Leach. She's a lone senior on this team. And like I just said a few minutes ago, it's her last regular season home game of her career, and I think she deserves a spotlight tonight for all the effort that she's put into the program over the years. So she'll be our spotlight player of the game. And that'll just about wrap up the pregame program here, as we have about 50 seconds on the clock. Warm-ups are pretty much done as all the players make their way off the court. And we'll have the PA announcer take things over in just a couple of minutes. And do you have any final thoughts, Katie? No final thoughts.
No final thoughts.
Any first thoughts?
Are some of the JV players also on the varsity team?
Yeah, some will get into the game. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So we're going to hand things off to the PA announcer here in just a second, and we'll get National Anthem taken care of, and we'll be back on the mics in just a moment.
Welcome to the Bears Den for tonight's game between the Girard Yellowjackets and the Union City Bears. We remind you that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom, and that lessons are best learned when the proper respect is accorded to all. Please let your good sportsmanship show during the game. At this time, please rise for the singing of our national anthem by Blake Turner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, in the land of the free and the home of the brave. Let's go Bears!
National Anthem sung by Mr. Blake Turner tonight, Cody, or Katie. See, I'm doing it. It's Cody. It's been Cody all year. And I'll just say, Blake, don't make singing your main career. That's all I'm going to say. We'll have the starting lineups for the Jackets first. Senior number 5, Kayla Rand. Freshman number 10, Aubriana Scott. Sophomore number 13, Leah Pratt. Freshman number 21, Gabby Feathers. And senior number 33, Amber Bach. That's B-O-C-K, not B-A-C-H, Katie, just in case you were curious. Like the composer, you know, Bach?
Yeah, I get it.
And for your Union City Bears, junior number 1, Ellie Hunter. Junior number 4, Cheyenne Cummings. Junior number 24, Shaylin Kent. Junior number 42, Ava Greer. And junior number 44, Brooke Van Tassel. Have all the pregame stuff taken care of, Katie, and we're ready to roll here. You said the right name that time.
Yeah, thanks.
Cody probably thought it was funny.
Yeah.
It's going to be Van Tassel in there to tip off for the Bears. as per usual. And we'll see who it is. Looks like it's going to be 21, Gabby Feathers for the Jackets. Just a freshman, Feathers. Pretty tall out there for a freshman. And Van Tassel wins that. Right to Hunter it goes, and we're underway. Naps butcher block, first quarter of play. Kent sees an opening, fires the shot. She had a good game on Monday, scored a lot of open jump shots. Here's Pratt. Gets it up to Bach. And trying to go back to Pratt, and Cummings making that difficult. Pratt will settle it down. Gets it to Rand. And it's going to head outside the Bach. Back to Pratt. Right there by the Ace Hardware logo. They'll swing it around over to Bach now. And Kent got a hand on it. Feathers comes away with it. Here's Scott. Goes baseline around Van Tassel, and the shot is no good. Kent calls out the offense. And goes inside to Cummings. Back out to Kent. She saves it. And somehow the Bears will retain the possession, but now it's turned over. And they'll push it up the other way. Here's Aubriana Scott. And Scott gets the bucket. Ties it up 2-2. Over to Kent. Van Tassel. Now Cummings for three. And it's off the rim. Greer with the rebound. Here's Hunter, mid-range. And that one's in for another bucket. Bach goes back to Pratt. And she'll get across the half-court line. Almost stolen away by Cummings. Corner to Rand. Poked away by Hunter and out of bounds. Leah Pratt to inbound. Gets it out to Scott. Pratt in the corner. She'll work it outside. The top of the key and reset things. And Greer got her hand on that. Beat Jackets ball on the sideline. Scott gets it in, and boy, one of these times Cheyenne is going to get that ball and go the other way with it for a nice easy layup. Just hasn't happened quite yet. And here it is, Katie. Boy, do I know what I'm talking about. Cummings. Oh, get in there. Oh, my goodness. And Greer. That's going to be Jacket ball. And how'd that not go in? I just don't know. I guess I got half of that right. I said she was going to get it and just have an easy layup, but man, I don't know if I've ever seen a ball stay on a rim that long and not go in.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do? Here's Pratt. Schultz has checked into the game for the Jackets. So is Johnson. As her foot was on the sideline. And that'll be a turnover. Hunter, 5 minutes to go in the first. Corner to Cummings, back to Hunter, underneath. Here's Van Tassel, and it's poked away. Nice play by Schultz, got a hand on it. Here goes Pratt the other way. Fires it high off the glass. Greer ties it up, and it'll stay with Girard. Look at the arrow back in the Bears' favor. Pratt to inbound. Feathers kicks it out, and it's blocked by Greer. Kent for a foul. It's her first of the night. First foul of the game. And they get it to Schultz in the corner. She's going to fire the three. It's off the mark. Hunter's there. She'll go the other way. Kicks it outside. Greer, mid-range, off the rim. And it's going to be another tied-up ball. Bears will have it underneath. Kent looking to get it to somebody. It's Van Tassel's there. She puts up the shot. It's no good. Schultz gets up the loose ball. And Pratt will bring it up. Johnson with it. Now Schultz outside. She's going to hit the paint, loses the ball. Van Tassel's there to scoop it up. She's going to get it to Cummings. And over to Hunter. Inside, Greer puts it up. And she's going to be shooting two. That foul is going to go against Feathers. It's her first. Makes the first one. Bach checks in for Feathers. And that shot does not count. We had a lane violation. Bears will continue to press up here with the defense, and it causes a little tipped pass. And that pass is stolen right back. Here goes Johnson. And put back by Scott, in and out. And Johnson somehow ends up with that. Here's Schultz for three. Off the mark. Van Tassel secures it. Kent gets it inside. Greer. Shots off the mark. Cummings will tip that out, and that'll be a Yellow Jacket ball. Got a timeout. Coach Moon will take that timeout as well. Step aside. Bears lead it 5-2. We'll be right back in just a moment on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. 30-second timeout.
Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corry and Union City communities since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corry or 814-438-2522 in Union City.
Welcome back to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain, Katie Hewlings covering all the action here tonight. Bears lead at 5-2 with 3:10 left to go in the first quarter of play. Jackets have it. Here's Scott. She's going to go baseline, gets in front of Van Tassel. Shot's no good. That'll stay here with Girard. Pratt to inbound over here to the corner. Schultz. Be a travel. Low scoring first quarter so far. Neither team really breaking out the offense. Cummings will go baseline. Trying to go inside, and it's clogged up. Greer up and in. Gets the and one call. She'll have the chance to convert the three-point play here. 1 of 1 from the foul line. Technically made both of them, but Second one was a line violation earlier. And she makes that one. 8-2 is the Bears' lead. Here's Pratt coming the other way. Schultz. Bach back to Schultz. And get it to Pratt. Bears will switch off there. Greer will take her. Kent, opportune, pokes that away, and there's the easy layup for Shea Kent. Gives her 4 on the night. Bears have 3 players that have scored so far. And just Scott has scored for the Jackets. And Scott passes too high. Go out of bounds. Be Bear ball. Feathers will check in for Bach. The Bears will maintain this lineup. Have not subbed anyone yet. Ellie Hunter will come to the near side. Picks up her dribble, tries to get it out to Kent. Here's Scott. And it's up and in. Nice job, Aubriana Scott reading that pass, getting a hand on it. Greer in the paint, pivots around, outside, Hunter, now to Kent. It's a long 2. And it's off the mark. We'll fight on the floor for it, held ball. And it'll be Girard ball. So here's Pratt. All the way up. Feathers. Shot's no good. A little bit of contact there, no call. Oh, and that one's going to be thrown out of bounds here by the Bears. Our spotlight player of the game, Alyssa Leach, checks in for the first time. Hunter will go to the bench. Exactly a minute to go in the first quarter of play. Bears still lead 10-4. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Scott's hand, trying to save that loose ball. Could not. So it'll be Shea Kent. 45 seconds go. Long pass. Here's Van Tassel inside now. Greer. And Cummings will save that loose ball. Here's Leach. Cummings. Kent's open on the baseline. Decided to go inside with it. Greer draws the foul. She'll shoot 2. I thought Kent would take that open look from mid-range. Wide open, but fed it inside instead. And Greer drew the foul. First one is up and in. And she makes them both. It's good free throw shooting from Greer here tonight. Hasn't missed one yet. And Scott picks up the loose ball. And it's going to go out of bounds, be Bear ball. Off the hands of Rand. Passes a pretty hard pass from close range. Hard to get her hands up on it. Bach will check in for Rand, and we'll have 23 seconds to go in the half. Greer outside, Kent. Leach feeds it into Van Tassel. Outside Cummings for a long 2, foot in the line. It's no good. Leach gets the loose ball. Kent inside. Van Tassel, a little hook shot. Gets it to rattle home at the buzzer. And that's how the quarter ends. 12-4 is your Bears lead after 1. We'll take a quick little break. 14-4. I even added that on there and I said it wrong. 14-4 is your lead after 1. We'll step aside. We'll be right back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Did you recently purchase a new car? Is your auto loan interest rate too high? Then stop into Corey Federal Credit Union for the Swap and Drop. We will swap your loan to CFCU and drop your interest rate by 1%. Yep, you heard right. Let us drop your interest rate by 1% or more. Apply online or stop in any location to fill out an application. Don't delay. In 2020, we saved our members an average of $1,606.24 off their existing auto loan. So put more money back in your pocket today. Find out how much we can save you at Corey Federal Credit Union, your credit union. CFCU is located in Corey, Union City, and Spartansburg, and online at www.coreyfcu.org. Floor rate is 1.99%. Some terms and conditions apply. CFCU federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain, Katie Hewlings tonight covering the action. After one, the Bears lead it 14-4. We'll get started with our J. Gill Plumbing and Heating second quarter of play. And it's Cummings outside now. Leach collects the pass. Back to Kent. Over here, Bears swinging it around pretty good. Greer, shot's too strong. Kent's going to chase down the loose ball. And Jackets doing a little bit of a trap here. Van Tassel's going to fire. Step back's no good. Greer pivots around, fires in and out. Oh. Got to be careful there if you're Scott. Got away with one, I think. Other way is Johnson. It's no good. Feathers puts up the shot. It's no good. And Scott comes up with the loose ball. Cummings will get that one. She'll go the other way. Pratt there on the defense. And it's good defense. Made it difficult. Cummings couldn't finish. Bears going to get called for a foul. It's going to go on Leach. A little bit of a hectic start here to the second quarter. Bach with it at the elbow. Hands it off. Here's Johnson. Outside to Scott. She's going to go to the rim. Loses the handle. Out of bounds. It'll stay here with Girard. Bears will have some subs. Hunter, Cole, and Kennedy Brenner will check into the game. Leach, Kent, and Van Tassel will head out. So some three freshies in there. Fresh legs, if you will. Pratt. Center things up. They'll set a screen for her, and she'll go to the bucket. We got somebody for a foul, for a reach. It's going to go on Hunter. So Pratt will have it underneath. And she goes in the side. Feathers, nice shot, but couldn't get it in and out. Hunter goes all the way. Can't get it to go. It's a good take. Here goes Pratt. She'll slow it up. Bach for three. Off the mark, no good. And Bears, Brenner gets the rebound, poked out. It'll be Bear ball. Van Tassel checks in. Cole will head back out. And score table blew it dead. We got to talk to the ref about something real quick. Get that sorted out. A good start to this game for the Bears. A 10-point lead, a couple minutes into the second quarter. I'm not sure what the confusion or what the issue may be, but I'm sure they'll get it sorted in a moment, and it looks like they did. And they just gave Coach Moon a tech. I don't know. I have no idea what that was for. None whatsoever, but Pratt's going to be shooting 2 free throws here all by herself. She makes the first one. And can't make the second one, but it'll be Girard ball. I'm not sure what the tech foul was for, but either way, it's going to be Girard ball. Scott to inbound. Bach. And that pass is stolen away. And he got fouled here. It's going to go against Johnson. .540 to go before half. Here's Brenner. Back over to Hunter. Inside, Van Tassel in the paint. Should go to Cummings in the corner. And it's Greer. Van Tassel underneath. Gets fouled. She's going to shoot 2. It's been pretty solid free throw shooting for the Bears so far. Makes the first one. Give the Bears a 10-point lead again. Cole checks back into the game. So does Kent. And Van Tassel makes them both. And I should correct what I said. Coach Moon didn't get the tech. It was the Bears in general got a tech. I'm not really sure for what. I don't know if it was a substitution infraction or something of that nature, but it wasn't anything on Coach Moon, I don't think. Anyways, back here we are. Bears steal that pass away. Cummings, nice pass inside to Cole, and that's blocked by Feathers. Shea Kent to inbound, 4:54 to go in the second quarter. And get it out to Van Tassel. Cummings feeds it inside to Cole. And she's going to give it to Cummings. Nice bounce pass there from Cole. Set Cummings up for the bucket. I believe that is her first bucket of the night, and it is. There's Johnson, now to Scott. Keeps it. Thought she handed it off. Now she does to Bach. Nice pass inside to Feathers. Tries to lean into Van Tassel. And got another held ball. It'll be Girard ball underneath. Pratt will inbound. They get it into Feathers. She gets an open lane. And her shot is no good. Here's Pratt. And it's going to go out of bounds. Stay here. Schultz will check back in. Feathers will head to the bench. Pratt is the leading scorers for the Jackets. She averages around 10 a game. Bears have kept her in check so far. She's got 1 point off of a free throw. And Cummings plucks that out of the air. And she traveled. Momentum kind of carried her feet just a little bit. I keep saying she should try out for the football team this fall. Boys could use her hands out there. Kent tries to step in front. Here's Schultz for a three. It's short, and that'll be Bear ball. It's a good take by Schultz. She had the open look, and sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. So it is what it is. If I was her, I'd just keep firing away. And eventually you'll get those to go. Hunter over to Kent. Cummings now. Van Tassel pivots around, gets poked free. Here's Schultz. Pratt now, 3:20 to go. And she's gonna draw the foul. And she's gonna be shooting two. Makes the first. Pratt makes them both. Make this an 18-7 ball game. Cummings in the corner, open, fires a three. Greer, putback is good. Schultz finds Johnson cutting inside. She tries to feed it into Scott. Passes a little bit behind her. It'll be Bear ball. Looks like Feathers will check in and Bach will head to the bench. Hunter. And Bears swinging around. Greer back out to Hunter. Trying to avoid the trap. She does. Gets it to Kent. Cummings. Out to Hunter again. Here's Greer. And it comes up. Here's Pratt going the other way. Off the glass, no good. But she draws another foul. And she'll shoot two more. First one's off the iron, no good. Makes the second one. And we've got substitutions checking in. Brenner checks in for Van Tassel. 2:23 to go in the second quarter. Feels like the second quarter's taken a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is, but.
First quarter flew by.
Well, there's been 7 fouls this quarter. I guess I didn't realize that many. Here's another held ball. Nice job of Scott. Tied it up, and the arrow will favor the Bears. Ellie Hunter to inbound, right to Kent. Feeds it in. Here's Greer. And she'll get more or less tripled in there. Got a foul on Scott, maybe? Yes, that's Scott's second. It'll be Cummings to inbound. Get it out to Hunter. She gets it to Cummings. Open for three. Off the mark. Here goes Johnson the other way. And it's turned over. Brenner comes up with it. Hunter drives in, trying to draw the foul, and there's no call. Be Bear ball underneath. Bears have 5 team fouls, Girard 3. So any Bear foul from here on out will send Girard to the line to shoot 2. Here's Greer. Nice block by Scott. Whether she really meant to or not, she got her hand up and basically blocked a shot. There's Pratt. Hands it off. Schultz. She'll give way to Scott. Now Johnson. Back to Schultz outside. And that pass too high over the head. And it would be Bear ball. Hunter with it. Goes to Brenner in the corner. And back to Hunter. Cummings open, kicks it out. Here's Kent. Kent with another 2. Makes the Bears lead 22-8. And that gives Kent 6 on the night. 50 seconds to go in the half. Set a screen for Johnson. And Greer's going to get called for the foul, and that's going to send Johnson to shoot 2. So Mackenzie Johnson doesn't shoot a lot from the line. She's 5 of 13 on the year. It was no good. Johnson makes the second one. 22-9. 40 seconds to go in the half. Inside to Greer, and that pass is poked out free. It's going to be Girard ball. And that trap, I think, is really affecting the Bears here. It's causing some rushed passes and some turnovers. So Girard's done a nice job on defense, causing some headaches here for the Bears. Here's Bach. And she gets it to Feathers. And back to Bach. Feathers fires it up. Oh, in and out. And I think the student section kind of tricked her there, counting down. Here's Hunter. Cummings will fire the 3. Off the mark. And that's the way the first half will close out. Bears will take a 22-9 lead into half. And we're going to step aside. We'll be back after a short little break with the halftime report right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We'll be right back.
The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope and peace and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Christ and share His love with the world. Sunday services start at 10 a.m. with children and youth care provided, complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corey. As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in Spartanburg. Located at 710 East Columbus Avenue, Corey Pre-Owned Auto Sales takes pride in having an impressive inventory lineup of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs that is sure to meet your needs. They have a passion for vehicles and a passion for helping their customers. For the most satisfying, hassle-free car buying experience you'll ever have, contact Corey Pre-Owned Auto Sales today, 814-964-3153, or visit them on Facebook. Corey Pre-Owned Auto Sales. Service, reliability, quality. Knapp's Butcher Block, located at 11523 Route 6 in Corey, offers custom processing for beef, pork, and lamb. You can purchase individual cuts of your choice of meat and hamburger, or stock up. Fill your freezer by purchasing half or whole cows or hogs, both grass and grain-fed. For more information, pricing, and availability, give Knapp's Butcher Block a call today, 814-964-0225. Knapp's Butcher Block also offering deer processing from now to the end of deer season.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corey, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
The force is strong in Erie on Saturday, February 22nd for the Otters' annual Star Wars Night, presented by the Mill Creek Mall. Star Wars Night will feature specialty warm-up jerseys, appearances from your favorite characters, a foam glow stick giveaway, and a duel of the fates against the evil empire, the London Knights of Ren. Don't miss out on this intergalactic night of fun. Get your tickets now at ottershockey.com.
It is your destiny.
Did you recently purchase a new car? Is your auto loan interest rate too high? Then stop into Corey Federal Credit Union for the Swap and Drop. We will swap your loan to CFCU and drop your interest rate by 1%. Yep, you heard right. Let us drop your interest rate by 1% or more. Apply online or stop in any location to fill out an application. Don't delay. In 2020, we saved our members an average of $1,606.24 off their existing auto loan. So put more money back in your pocket today. Find out how much we can save you at Corey Federal Credit Union, your credit union. CFCU is located in Corey, Union City, and Spartanburg, and online at www.coreyfcu.org. Floor rate is 1.99%. Some terms and conditions apply. CFCU federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Ace Hardware, located at 37 North Main Street in Union City and 309 Venango Avenue in Cambridge Springs, has all your hometown hardware needs. With popular name brands like Milwaukee, Craftsman, DeWalt, Ego, Blackstone, and many more, they have you covered. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday from 7:30 to 4 p.m., and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Order online at acehardware.com and get free shipping to their locations. Ace Hardware in Union City and Cambridge Springs, your local place with the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corey and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corey or 814-438-2522 in Union City.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We've got some youth basketball here on the court at the moment. And it is, not sure what grade they're in, but they're all Bears out there right now. And they have about 4 minutes to go in their halftime game here. And then we'll put a few minutes back on the clock. Eli Troyer down there helping out, being a ref for this game. Good to see him helping out on the court. There's a nice inbounds pass, and the shot is no good. Gets her own rebound again. And put up another shot in and out. And it'll stay here. Varsity girls looking good in their game. Up 22-9 at half. As they've been playing some pretty solid defense here against the Yellowjackets today. And haven't given them very many clean looks, as they've been playing pretty strong. And we'll have to see what the second half entails for them. But for a couple more minutes, we've got the youngsters out here. Pink versus green, and we have an over and back. Gotta be aware of where those feet are, Katie.
Did you figure out what that tech fall is for?
I'll have to ask Coach Moon what that tech was all about. Oh, we got another foul. That shot's no good. And you're going to get tied up. Varsity girls over there cheering on the youngsters. Sure they can remember just a few years ago when they were that age playing. I never played that age. Actually, I played back in like 5th grade.
Yeah.
4th grade, 5th grade, I think. Or maybe 5th and 6th.
I've seen the little magnet on your fridge.
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty good myself, I'm not gonna lie. So fast paced back and forth. Someone's got to come back and help. Got to call that out. And I think she had it poked away and was able to dribble again. Students are always wearing interesting outfits here. I don't know if you ever noticed that. Like that guy's got like a
I think there's a
cow
theme.
thing.
I think there's a theme.
Yeah, it's like a theme every game night here. Just fun. I like that.
Corey has some, but
But it's not every.
white out or like, yeah.
It's not like every week, every game.
No.
I'll stay here again. Less than a minute to go here in this halftime youth rec basketball game. I don't know what the actual program's called. That sounds like it would be called that.
Yeah.
Youth rec basketball. I don't know what else you would call it. What? Chance for a couple more shots here. At least one. The pink team will get it in. They'll fire it away. And it's off the mark. Put back. Off the mark. Third time's a charm. No, it's not. And she gets her own rebound. No, out of bounds. 15 seconds. Green team's got to hurry. 10 seconds. Go the other way. Fires a long three. And that's the way of the game. We'll close out here for the youth rec basketball teams. That was a fun halftime. So they'll put 3 minutes on the clock, and we'll let the varsity teams warm up again before we start the third quarter. So we'll do a quick little recap of that first quarter, or first half, I should say. The Bears started out strong, got a pretty decent lead, and they've maintained it since then, and they're up 13 at half. Girard just hasn't really found a lot of offense yet. Leading the way for them is Pratt and Scott. They both have 4, and Johnson has 1. For the Bears, Greer has 8, Kent has 6, Cummings has 2, Hunter has 2. I believe Van Tassel probably has a bucket or 2 to round out the 22 points. And that more or less tells the story of the first half. So for the Bears in the second half, you just got to avoid that trap that Girard's doing. It's like a little bit of a 2-3 zone trap, or 3-2, whatever. And find a way around that. I'm sure Coach Moon talked about that at halftime. So they'll work through that. And they'll get to work here in the third quarter in just a moment. And for Girard, you got to get some good quality shots off. I don't know how many good shots they've really gotten off. As there's been a fair number of turnovers. Union City's turned the ball over a fair amount as well. Don't get me wrong, but the Jackets just got to get more quality shots off and find ways to score. Blake Turner won the 50-50 drawing, and he decided to give it back to the volleyball, or not the volleyball team. See, this is what I'm saying. I can't talk. I don't know. Gave it to the girls basketball program. So good on you, Blake. It's another young boys basketball player. Just a sophomore, I believe.
He sang earlier.
He did, yeah, he did sing the national anthem, didn't he? So I guess a big night here for Blake then, huh? He's a winner, he's a singer.
And a philanthropist.
And a what?
Philanthropist.
Philanthropist. So we're just about ready to get underway in the third quarter. 20 seconds to go on the clock. Teams will finish up their little conversations in the huddles. We'll be back ready for action. Should be Girard ball first, I believe. I always get that wrong. What you doing?
It's falling down at them.
You sure?
Yeah. I swear. Look at the thingy.
Yeah, this side's fell down. Apparently our camera stand needs a little bit of TLC. Well, it's going to be Scott to inbound. Get that straightened out. Good catch, Kate.
Thanks.
It's going to be Pratt. Bears will pressure up here. Start this quarter. Going to try and trap Pratt. And she gets it through. And it's 3-on-1. And Jackets Couldn't quite handle the ball well. Here's Scott. She goes around Van Tassel. Gets it. The shot's no good from Feathers. And she'll shoot 2. Feathers 10 of 25 on the year from the free throw line. And she makes the first one. Get the Jackets up to double digits, 22-10. And that one's a little off the mark.
I'm shocked they didn't get in trouble for that in the student section.
Kent trying to hit Van Tassel, and she does in stride. And that pass is tipped away by Scott. Kent comes up with it back to Van Tassel. Greer inside. It's poked away from her. And that's going to be off of Greer's foot. So it'll be Aubriana Scott to inbound. Pratt with it. Bears playing like a 3-2 out top, or a 1-2-2, right? That's the right math. Scott in the paint, outside. Oh, it's blocked by Kent. And that was the perfect definition of a block right there. Shea Kent, it's worthy of a replay. He stuck that big right hand up and swatted it away, clean as could be. Pratt surveys. Over here to Johnson. Go back to Pratt. Bach back to Pratt. Bears in a zone. Johnson stolen away by Cummings. Van Tassel gets fouled. That'll be Bear ball underneath. Both teams with one team foul here. That's going to go on Feathers. That's her third. Got to be a little careful. Hunter off the inbound pass. Kent puts it up. It's no good. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it back out to Hunter. She'll get it to Cummings. Inside, Hunter feeds it to Van Tassel. Pivots around. And trying to get it out to a teammate, no good. Bach comes away. And goes all the way with it. Nice job by Amber Bach. Taking it all the way. Cut to a 10-point game. And Greer is off the back of the iron. Chases her own shot. And a loose ball gets it. Here's Cummings in the paint, kicks it outside. Kent through the hands of Van Tassel, but she'll chase it down. And she gets fouled driving in. She'll shoot 2. That foul went on 13, Leah Pratt. Pratt just a sophomore. Van Tassel makes the first. And can't rattle that one home. Feathers comes up with it. Pratt outside. Now to Bach, back to Pratt. Scott in the corner, pops a shot, blocked by Greer. Hunter pushes it up the other way to Cummings underneath. Now Van Tassel. And they wave the shot off. Got a foul on, I believe it was Powers? Or Feathers? I don't know why I said Powers. I don't know, I've been thinking Powers all night. Gabby Feathers, that's her 4th. She's going to have to check out for a while. Probably for the remainder of the 3rd quarter, if I had to guess. Her and Johnson head at the bench. Schultz will come in. And Miller will see some varsity action now. There's Kent open. Nice job by the Bears. Find Kent open underneath. Schultz. Jackets out of bounds. It'll stay here. Pass was tipped. 4:46 to go in the 3rd quarter, brought to us by Corey Pre-Owned Auto Sales. Get it into Pratt. Bears sticking with that 3-2 zone. They get it into Scott. And it's going to go on Greer. It's Greer's second team foul for the Bears as well. That's going to go out of bounds off of Schultz. Couldn't get to that pass. A little too far out in front of her. Cole kicks it out. Cummings drives the baseline, kicks it out to Hunter. Hunter, she'll work her way around inside. Cummings gets fouled on the shot. The foul goes on Miller. It's her first. Off the back of the iron, no good. That one's good. Oops. So it's Pratt with it. 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. She'll hand it off outside. Schultz will hesitate and fire, and it was a good decision.
It's 26. 12.
If Schultz hit that last three, it's good, huh? Cummings, she'll try to answer back with a 3 of her own off the front of the rim. No good. Ooh, collision over there. They saved it from going out. And that goes out off of the Jackets, so that'll stay here. Or go back to the Bears, I should say. Well, a good hustle from Cole and Schultz over there on the sideline to chase that one down. Get it out. Inside, and it's stolen away. Schultz comes up with it. And Bach will hand it off. Bears maintain that 10 to 12 point advantage that they've had for most of the game. They lead by 11. Schultz at the elbow. Gets it to Pratt. Miller looking. She goes back to Pratt. Jackets taking their time, being patient. Pratt drives in, ends up on the hardwood, and it's going to be Bear ball. .240 to go in the 3rd. Cummings. Try to get it inside. Gets poked out. Good defense from Scott. Cole checks out. And Miller checks out for the Jackets. Get it to Cummings. Now Van Tassel. She'll pivot around. Hunter. Cummings goes baseline with it. Feeds it into Greer. She'll hand it off outside. Back to Cummings now. And to Greer again. Nice job. Got around Scott. Got fouled. She'll shoot 2. It's the 3rd foul on Scott and the 5th team foul for Girard. So Bears will be in the bonus from here on out. Greer makes number 1. Leach checks back in. Hunter will head to the bench. And Greer makes them both. And we got a timeout from Coach Moon. Step aside. Bears lead 28-15. 2:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. Full timeout. We'll be back in a minute right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Did you recently purchase a new car? Is your auto loan interest rate too high? Then stop into Corey Federal Credit Union for the Swap and Drop. We will swap your loan to CFCU and drop your interest rate by 1%. Yep, you heard right. Let us drop your interest rate by 1% or more. Apply online or stop in any location to fill out an application. Don't delay. In 2020, we saved our members an average of $1,606.24 off their existing auto loan. So put more money back in your pocket today. Find out how much we can save you at Corey Federal Credit Union, your credit union. CFCU is located in Corey, Union City, and Spartansburg, and online at www.coreyfcu.org. Floor rate is 1.99%. Some terms and conditions apply. CFCU federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Foul. Go in. Well, point. Course, like make them both. Gets her feet, puts it so good. Gets back. They're kind of starting to pile up here for both teams. Point in the makes that one. It gives her 5 on the. Cuts it back to a 10-point game. And she makes them both. So we're back to single digits here. Here's Leach, 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Cummings for 3 off the rim. Leah Pratt. Cummings will fire again. That one's going to be short. And it's a pile up right there in the paint. And Leach did good to tie it up. And we got another foul underneath. So Pratt shoot 2. So 15 seconds. Here comes. And she misses the first. Comes into the year 54-69. So she's a little below her percentage so far tonight. She makes that one. 10-point game, 30-20. Here's Kent, short time. Leach loses it out of bounds at the buzzer. And that is how the 3rd quarter will come to a close. Bears, they lead. Scoreboard's all messed up. We're going to fix that when we get back. I don't know what they have going on the scoreboard, but we'll get it fixed in a moment, and we'll be back on the DG Experience Sports Stream in just a moment.
Ace Hardware, located at 37 North Main Street in Union City and 309 Venango Avenue in Cambridge Springs, has all your hometown hardware needs. With popular name brands like Milwaukee, Craftsman, DeWalt, Ego, Blackstone, and many more, they have you covered. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday from 7:30 to 4 p.m., and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Order online at acehardware.com and get free shipping to their locations. Ace Hardware in Union City and Cambridge. Helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ace Hardware, located at 37 North Main Street in Union City.
All right, welcome back, folks. Sorry about that little cutout or bugginess in the internet. Internet cut out and then made us all balooey there for who knows how long. Here's Van Tassel for three. Off the rim, no good. Put back. Greer is good. And the Bears will take a 31-21 lead as they fix the scoreboard over the quarter break. And we're back to where we should be now. Johnson, shot is blocked. Here's Van Tassel, ball gets away from her. Here goes Johnson the other way. And shot is no good. Kent with the rebound. And it's Hunter. She settles things out top. Van Tassel at the elbow. And she's fouled. She's going to shoot two. And that's 5 on Feathers. So unfortunately for Gabby Feathers, her night is going to be over. So she played hard out there tonight. Just got herself in a little bit of foul trouble. Just a young freshman out there getting some good quality minutes all game long. So Schultz and Miller check in. We got a whistle. I believe we have an offensive foul here against the Jackets. So it's Bear ball. Kent has it. Van Tassel outside, drives in. And it's poked free, out of bounds. Fair ball. Trying to get our audio synced up again, folks. I know it's off a little bit. I don't know why. Here's Kent for three. Too strong. Greer's there. Fade away. Jumper's no good. Here's Pratt. 6 minutes to go in the game. Bears lead by 11. And Cummings comes away with that ball after a little scramble on the floor. And there's a nice looking basket. Give the Bears 2 more. That gives Kent 10. Student section is into it now as Pratt looks for an opening. She drives in. She's going to get fouled, tripped up to the floor. I think we had a timeout actually before that happened, so we'll take that timeout too. We'll step aside for just a moment. Full timeout. We'll be right back. Bears lead at 34-21.
The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Hopefully that solved all of our issues there with the audio being off. Everything was going just fine, and then all of a sudden the Ethernet cut out, Katie, and then it's been a total disaster since then. Such is a life with software, but what do you do? 5:23 to go in the fourth. It's going to be jacket ball coming out of the timeout. The Bears have a 13-point lead. It's looking pretty solid for them at the moment, but there's still plenty of time left in this game for the Jackets to buzz their way back into it. Huh? Buzz?
Yeah, I
get
get
that,
it.
Katie? You're a bee person, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be Scott to inbound. Here's Pratt. Cummings guarding her. Makes a nice move. High shot, and it's no good. That'll be Bear ball. Jackets are going to press up, look to cause a turnover. Bears get it all the way up to Greer, and that's well executed. Perfectly done there by the Bears. Nice pass up from Kent. Got it to Greer, and all in one smooth motion, put it up and in. That was great camera work from the Miss Katie Hewings. Schultz fires off the mark. And Bach comes up with that rebound. Here's Johnson in the corner. Now she'll get to the paint, kicks it over. Scott's shot is no good. And here's Kent going the other way. 4:30 to go in the game. Greer trying to get it to Hunter. And she gets it to Kent. She goes, drives, floater. Off the mark, no good. And that's going to be jacket ball. Here's Pratt. She's got 5 on the night. Gets it to Schultz. Schultz has 6. Hit a couple threes. Kicks it to Bach. Picks up her dribble. Gonna need some help. Here's Pratt in the paint. Off the mark. Scott. Putback is no good. And it's gonna go out of bounds. Bear ball. Van Tassel. Short jumper is good. Bears starting to stretch their legs here a little bit. 38-21, biggest lead of the night. And here's a bucket on the other end. That was Johnson. Racing the other way. Here's Greer. Nice little shot inside. Did a turnaround. Fading off her left foot. Here's the Jackets. Scott inside. Her shot's no good. Greer's there for the rebound. Inside, Van Tassel's shot is up and in. Here's Schultz. She hands off to Johnson. Loses the handle. Greer's there. And we got a timeout. No, we don't have a timeout. We're just going to let players sub in and out. That's probably going to finish off Greer, Cummings, and Van Tassel's Knights as Brenner, Leach, and Cole check back in. Here's Leach over to Kent. Hunter is going to fire a three. Off the mark. Stays with the Bears. Leach feeds it inside to Hunter. She puts up a little hook shot. It's no good. Here's a three from the Jackets off the mark. Hunter over to Leach. Be nice to see her get a bucket here tonight. Brenner swings it to Kent, over to Hunter. And she drives all the way in. Stays with the Bears. Minute 20 to go in the game. Kent to inbound. Out to Hunter. Takes a three. Banks are open. And Ellie Hunter hits a three. Make this game 45-23. That gives Hunter 4 on the night. Pratt draws a foul. 53 seconds to go in the game. Subs will check in. Creamer and Sipes check in for Kent and Hunter. Good solid night for those two. Kent had 10. So it'll be Pratt to inbound. She'll get it in. Miller in the corner. Back to Pratt. Pratt's going to fire the three. And it's off the rim. No good. Creamer gets the loose ball. Hands it off to Leach. Kicks it outside. Sipes over to Brenner. Now Creamer. Runs into Scott. Outside Brenner. And Scott's going to come up with the loose ball. 20 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here's Pratt. And Leach got a hand on that pass. 12 seconds remaining. Scott to inbound. In to Pratt, 10 seconds to go. Pratt drives in, fires a shot, draws a foul, and she'll shoot 2 with just under 6 seconds to go in the game. That foul goes on Cole. It's her first. Up and in. And second one is no good. Hook shot underneath is no good. Creamer rebound. And that's how this one ends. 45-24 is your final score. Bears close out the regular season with the victory. 2 straight victories, actually. Eisenhower on Monday, Girard tonight. And they'll go into the postseason with a 2-game win streak. Going to do a quick post-game show brought to us by Crossroads Fellowship. Ace Hardware Player of the Game. Who are you going to give it to, Katie?
I don't know. The points are off the board now.
Yeah, I'm going to go. It could go a couple different ways, right? Kent had 10 points. I don't know how many Greer had, but it seemed like she had.
One of them had like 16.
Guessing that was Greer. She had quite a handful there towards the end of the game. She did a nice job. I'm going to give that to her, our Ace Hardware Player of the Game, to Ava Greer, as I think she had a nice game and led the way here in scoring tonight. Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award. I'm going to go, I think you have to go to Leah Pratt for the Jackets. She had 6 tonight, and I think she led the way for them. Well, I think actually Schultz, she also had 6. So those 2 led the way for the team. And I just think Pratt did a good job of managing the offense and controlling the offense and running things for the Jackets. And I think their season will probably come to a close. I don't think they'll have a postseason game. So a nice season for the Jackets. And I think, it was the first time I saw them, but I imagine there was quite a bit of growth there from the start of the season to the finish, as they're getting better each and every game, and they'll go to the offseason and get to work. And for the Bears, I was talking to Coach Moon earlier today, and he seemed hopeful that the Bears would get a playoff game. That's what the way it was looking earlier. Saturday afternoon sometime, I'm guessing. We will know for sure. The brackets will be out for the first round of the District 10 playoffs. Hopefully the Bears are in it. If they are, they will have a game on Tuesday. Time and location to be decided. And I do not know if we're going to have that streamed or not. So stay paying attention to the Deej Experience LLC Facebook page. And we'll have everything posted on there, whether we're going to have things covered or not. If we are going to cover it, we're going to ask for some donations or sponsorship of some form from the fans and the supporters of Union City basketball, local businesses, or whoever may be so obliged to donate, as we have to pay a pretty high PIAA streaming fee in order to stream those games. So, of course, all the help and the support is appreciated for us and for the girls. We love to cover them, so hopefully we get the opportunity to do so if they do make it. That's going to do it for us here tonight. It was a good season here in the Bears Den. I had fun covering these girls. I had a lot of fun games, a lot of good action, a lot of good sportsmanship on the floor. They were fun to watch all season. Played hard every game and never gave up, kept fighting every game they played in. So hopefully we get to cover at least one more in the postseason. Time will tell. So on behalf of Katie Hewlings and Deej Experience LLC, I am Stephen Mountain. We thank you for tuning in with us tonight and all season. We hope you enjoyed the coverage. And until we meet again on the next stream, we're going to wish you a good night and stay safe.